Exclusive.
What's up, world? It's Towkio, straight from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Save money, save money, save money, save money.
Yeah.
Save money.
Opposites attract, and I'm dominant. You always land on your back, but it's okay, I'm on top of it. I take charges for quite the effort. We vibe together and lie together, then pack bags, then we fly together. Decide whenever you wanna kill time together and have a family grow old, then we die together. Decide whether you with it, cause if not, then like a leopard, the next girl getting spotted. And I ain't tripping, I got options. But if you bout it, I'm bout it. But for now, let these sonics get you hooked on phonics. I'm like.
So throughout your career, you've been performing under a lot of names. So you've gone by your actual name, Preston, for a while, and Towkio Sean. Why'd you settle on Towkio?
Because, well, I was trying to go with the vision and the brand.
Okay.
I felt like the Sean, it was like, that's not my name. So it's like, the brand also is ambiguous, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a character's name, you know what I mean? It has more meaning to that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? It has more meaning to it now.
What meaning is that?
Well, I mean, it's whatever you wanna, the way you see the brand, but the way everything that I create and make is gonna show you what the brand embodies. Right. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
So, you know what I mean? When you see Towkio, it's not just like, oh, that's somebody's name. You know what I mean? Or
that's you.
That's
a complete package. Right.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Avondale?
Avondale area, Urban Park area, it's like for Pulaski.
So when was the moment you got into music?
Shit, I've always been rapping. I don't know. I mean, I think I wrote a poem in like 4th grade. And then I was like, damn, this is kind of raw.
Yeah. What was it about?
I don't know. I think it was about a girl. I remember the just gym class hero thing with the sloppy love jingle.
Right, I remember
Shout out to Travis McCoy. He the man. Yeah. And I was like, I used to tell girls that poem, tell them I wrote it. And then I wrote another poem just like it. And then when I started performing that poem, I'm like, damn. Then I started rapping like in 7th and 8th grade. I had songs up on MySpace. I low-key went to grammar school with Joey, so like all, And then
what were those MySpace demos like?
I used to be Young P.
Oh, yeah.
Young P is Young P. You don't fuck with me. I don't know. It was crazy, But, I mean, I always wanted to do it. Then I stopped because I wanted to do other things. But I'm back at it.
So senior year of high school is when you started seriously pursuing it?
I'm like, I'm finna turn up. Like, like everybody, it was an opportunity. Like, it was like you seen it happening, like with the generations and everything. Like, like it was like the internet culture was going crazy. It's like, why not capitalize with what we have?
So when you started performing in high school, seriously, were those the songs that you wrote that became community service, or?
I guess, I mean, like, I feel like I wrote some records in high school that I'm still gonna put out. You know what I mean? Like, they still haven't came out. Like, ideas, once they exist, like, they there. You can just fix them up, but they exist. Right.
So you mentioned that you went to grade school with Joey Perp, and so you've known the Save Money guys for a while. So when did Save Money become Save Money?
I mean, it was like Bo Squad before Save Money, but, I feel like it really became like Save Money on some, like, creating it into a music brand, like once the music started coming out, but for the most part, it's still just a crew,
right?
All the homies.
Yeah, so
all around.
How'd the name come up?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want things, and if you got expensive taste, you can't always afford those things. But if there's a will, there's a way. Right. So, we always like nicer things. So, I mean, we'll save money.
Yeah, you got to ball on a budget, I guess.
Yeah, you got to save money and get whatever you want by any means.
So ever since you kind of came up, people have always said that you're the weirdest member of Save Money. Why do you think that is?
I never heard that.
Really? Fake Short Drive said it.
Oh, the weirdest?
Yeah, you said.
How am I weird by any means? I don't
know. I want to know.
I could be different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself weird.
I think you're definitely the most different. I don't know. You definitely have the biggest dance kind of aesthetic.
I'm funky. I like to get down.
How did you get into dance music?
Well, I like to go to festivals and shit. That was really dope. And then I was like, damn, okay, this is really cool. And then, like, I had a homie, Mojek. And, you know, he always made juke. I always loved to go to house parties, so I love juke, you know what I'm saying, footwork, house shit. That shit was always hot to me.
Right.
But, like, you know, like, on some, like, people making it, like, I had a homie that made, like, juke and, like, you know, like, footwork music. I'm like, damn, this shit raw. I'm finna rap over this shit.
Right.
Take it there. And there's, like, you know, I just had a vision to blend the two cultures. And it's like, it's where everything's going, you know what I mean? I'm probably not the first person to try and do something like that. It's been existed.
But it's definitely the most Chicago. You're blending the two worlds.
And the most crafted, like, I've crafted it for a minute, so now it, like, makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not, like, just an idea. It's, like, more of, like, it exists now.
Right. So when Save Money came up, another scene in Chicago that came up was also the drill scene. And so, like, when Chance dropped 10 Day, it was like all the attention was on Save Money. Then Chief Keef came up, and then it was all drill. So do you see the two scenes like working in tandem together, or do you see them as polar opposites?
No, they work. I mean, it's all Chicago.
Right.
So, like, I hate when people, like, I mean, I hate when people do it because it obviously exists. Like, there's two sides, but it's all the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, people trying to, like, advance and, you know what I mean, grow as, you know, like, it's still them making music. You know what I mean? Like, nobody can take that away from, you know what I mean? So I don't ever feel like any negativity towards anybody really making music. You know, everybody has the right to do it, you know?
Right.
So it's like if that's just how it happens, that's how it happens, you know, but we all got the right to do that shit. So it's like you can't be mad at it.
Yeah, so speaking of the drill scene, the term Chirac has been sort of in the news lately. It's kind of been a controversial term because likely well, like, I know Vic Menendez said that, like, that term's negative. He doesn't like to use it. But
that shit did.
Joey Perp uses it on your record. What's your take on the term?
I mean, I think that shit did.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just like, it's more so like, I mean, it exists. Like, you can't say it, like, the idea doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's more so glorifying it. You know. Right.
I mean, yeah, I understand when they use it because that's what they're living in. But is that so? You don't want to use Chirac?
I don't. That's the question you would have for Joey. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, for me, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's like since 2012, 2011. You know.
That's what I was thinking. But there's a movie coming out called Chirac that's set in Englewood. Spike Lee's directing it.
Damn.
So, yeah, you know. But yeah, so let's change focus. Let's talk about Wave Theory.
Okay.
So Wave Theory has been a project that's been coming out for a long time. So it's coming out next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Finally happening. So 2 years you've been working on it.
That sounds crazy, yeah. I mean, like, 2 years, like, I've been working on music. And you know, I would say that I've been working on music and learning how to fully make music. Right. You know, so Wave Theory is an idea that has existed for a long time, you know, but it's like when the first real Wave Theory record got made, you know, yeah, it was like, you know, like about a year or two.
Was I Know You the first Wave Theory record?
I'll say I Know You, yeah. I Know You was. And then it was like I made a bunch of records and then I Knew You was off of it. But I just feel like when I made I Know You, that was like the start of what I was doing.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Wave Theory concept. So it's a concept that keeps coming up throughout the record. And you explained it on the first track, but what is Wave Theory?
Well, it's really just, you know, the idea of being conscious of, you know, energies and frequencies. Yeah. And you know what I mean? When you are, you know, I feel like I'm a pretty like much like a happy person. Yeah. Because I have a certain understanding on these things. You know, and it's like it takes time to learn, you know what I mean, in general with anything, but it's just an idea that I'm offering, you know what I mean? It's my view on how things, it's my perception that I'm offering. Anybody can perceive it however they want, you know what I mean? But I feel like I'm giving an opinion that a lot of people feel, but nobody's really put an idea and word and object to, you know?
Yeah. So for people who want like a sentence to explain what Wave Theory is, can you do that, or is it more just like listen to the record and find out for yourself?
Okay, I would say it like this, quoting Deepak Chopra. A shift in your consciousness can create a shift in your biology. Yeah. That's how I do, because I've been trying to do it, and you know, for me, I'm not, you know, it's just an idea that, you know, like that exists, and I still ponder on it, you know, and I just, you know, like it's very subjective, but this is just my take on it. I feel like I've gotten pretty far with it, you know, but still have to take it to the next level of fully defining and, you know.
So in addition to music, you obviously dabble in a little bit of philosophy, a little bit of existentialism. Can you want to talk about that a little bit?
We could. I mean, that's for later.
Yeah, that's true.
Later on in my career.
All right, so let's talk about the records on Wav Theory. So Peter Cottontail, Social Experiment, executive produced it. So you can definitely hear some of the intersection of the two projects. You know, there's definitely like a lot of Social Experiment influence, but it's definitely a lot more dancey. So what was your direction in like picking producers and picking a general sound?
Well, it wasn't, you know, like it just it all happens. You know what I mean? Like I pick records and ideas that I get attached to, and then you just build them. You know, and for the most part, you know, like I don't really know. Like I had idea. You know, like every time I pick a record or where I'd want to take it, I had full intentions of where I was gonna take it, and then like. It's just you take it one song at a time until you have a full like, you know what I mean? Like it all just fits together, you know. So I think there's some records, a lot of the records that, you know, they were started and then, you know, Peter would come in and, you know, then it would change and then, you know, like some of these records been changed 100,000 of times, you know. Like, you know, and they still can keep changing, honestly, but. Yeah.
So for the features you have on the record, you kind of kept it in-house for like people you've been working with for a long time. Chance the Rapper's on a couple tracks, Leather Chords are on God and Me, which was one of the hardest hitting songs on the record. So what was your decision to like keep it with people you're working with? Why not?
Cause I'm like, that's all I need.
Yeah, you just need Save Money?
Yeah, that's all I need is my people, man. You know, we don't really need to, I feel like we could take the game.
Yeah. So there's no dream collabs coming up, no?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to get some dream collabs.
Oh, who list them.
Man.
Let's shout them out right now.
I don't know. I think if I made a record, man, I don't know.
It's like,
I just don't want to jinx nothing, you know what I'm saying? So like,
this is how these things start. You've said Lil Wayne's your favorite rapper,
right?
Lil
Wayne, hell yeah. If I could get Lil Wayne, come on, Wayne, fuck with me, man.
Yeah. I mean, if this happens, this is where it started, in this bar downtown Chicago.
Hell yeah.
Who else?
Wayne. I don't know. I want to get Diddy on the record.
Yeah?
I want to get Diddy.
Yeah. Sweet.
I'm thinking pretty crazy, but, you know, I'm going to keep those under wraps, though, because I feel like things are going to come when they need to come.
Weezy, if you're watching.
Yeah.
This guy Towkio. Yeah.
My man.
So since Chance kind of broke out, he's been spending half his time in Chicago and California. I know you just got back from Coachella. Are you going to stay in Chicago, or are you going to spend some time back and forth?
No, I'm going to be here. I'll be back and forth, but I'm going to be here. I love Chicago. This is what made me.
Yeah.
So, and it's like I've kind of been lucky to have homies that's, like, can tell me and give me advice. Like, I love LA. I think I want to keep liking going over there for short periods of time versus like fully going over there.
More of a vacation.
That shit don't feel real to me.
Yeah.
That shit not like that. It's like, this is real. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the crib.
Yeah, right on. You're doing 2 shows in Chicago coming up. You got Metro, which has a really hot lineup.
We're gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it out. We gotta sell it out. We're gonna sell it out.
You want to talk about who you have on the bill?
Yeah, my girl Kaylani, she's a superstar. You know, she's about to drop her project the same day as me.
Sweet.
She's about to go crazy. Then we got DJ Spin.
Legend.
Yeah. Legend, only right. So you already know it's people dancing the whole time. Kaylani be dancing on stage, and then I'm gonna come out and do my dance.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party.
It's gonna be a party, and that last show I had was a party too.
It was Lincoln Hall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
so like when you come, it's the Tokyo experience. Like you gonna turn up. Like we gonna have a party every time.
Yeah. Any crazy light shows or?
You already know all of that got to be in store on deck.
All right. Yeah, so with your project dropping, we got hopefully something from Chance and Kanye coming real soon. Kendrick, is 2015 the best year for hip-hop?
I think it's like everything happens, you know, like in waves, you know, and like so patterns. And, you know, there's like whenever there's like a drought, there's obviously going to be a bloom and that shit about to happen.
Right on.
Always been rapping. I don't know. I mean, I think I wrote a poem in like 4th grade. And then I was like, damn, this is kind of raw.
Yeah. What was it about?
I don't know. I think it was about a girl. I remember the just gym class hero thing with the sloppy love jingle.
Right, I remember
Shout out to Travis McCoy. He the man. Yeah. And I was like, I used to tell girls that poem, tell them I wrote it. And then I wrote another poem just like it. And then when I started performing that poem, I'm like, damn. Then I started rapping like in 7 now.
What meaning is that?
Well, I mean, it's whatever you wanna, the way you see the brand,
Okay.
But the way everything that I create and make is gonna show you what the brand embodies.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
So, you know what I mean. When you see Towkio, it's not just like, oh, that's somebody's name. You know
Right.
what I mean? Or
That's you.
That's just
that's a complete package. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you grew up in Avondale.
Avondale area, Urban Park area.
Urban
It's
Park
like
area.
Pulaski and
So
shit.
when was the moment you got into music?
Shit, I've always.
Exclusive.
What's up, world? It's Tokyo, straight from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Save money, save money, save money, save money,
Yeah.
save money.
Opposites attract, and I'm dominant. You always land on your back, but it's okay, I'm on top of it. I take charges, quite the effort. We vibe together and lie together, then pack bags, then we fly together. Decide whenever you wanna kill time together and have a family grow old, then we die together. Decide whether you with it, cause if not, then like a leopard, the next girl getting spotted. And I ain't tripping, I got options. But if you bout it, I'm bout it. But for now, let these sonics get you hooked on phonics. I'm like.
So throughout your career, you've been performing under a lot of names. So you've gone by your actual name, Preston, for a while, and
Yes.
Tokyo Sean. Why'd you settle on Tokyo?
Because, I was trying to go with the vision and the brand.
Okay.
I felt like the Sean, it was like, that's not my name. So it's like, the brand also is ambiguous, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a character's name, you know what I mean? It has more meaning to that,
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? It has more meaning to it. 7th and 8th grade, I had songs up on MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
I low-key went to grammar school with Joey, so like,
Right,
it was
right.
all, And then,
What were those MySpace demos like?
I used to be Young P.
Oh yeah,
Young P is
That
Young
was
P,
it?
you don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was
Yeah.
crazy, but I mean, I always wanted to do it. Then I stopped because I wanted to do other things, but
Yeah.
I'm back at it.
So
I've been
senior year of
back at
high
it.
school is when you started seriously
Yeah,
pursuing it?
I'm like, I'm finna turn up, like,
Yeah.
like everybody, it was an opportunity, like, it was like,